If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. And hello everyone. Hello.
What's up?
Hello. How are you all doing? Hope everyone's had a good week. Yeah, we're back. We're back with week one. Last week was character creation, where we made some characters for this fine game using the Tarot deck and getting things wrong. We did get some things wrong, mainly because some of us have never used or looked at a fucking Tarot deck in our lives. But yeah, other than that, we're going to be good. So we'll go around the table, we'll get people to introduce themselves and their characters, and then we'll kick over to Mitchell, and then we can crack on. So yeah, hi, I'm James Corp. This is my channel on YouTube and Twitch, and I'm playing Laylah. I think that's how you pronounce it. And he is an angel of childbirth and something else. Angel who oversees and protects childbirth. So yeah, so he's very much a Healy type angel. Nathan.
Yep, Godless Polecat on anything you care to find me online, and good luck finding me online. I'll be playing Abdiel. He's an angel of Chazakil, primarily concerned with lightning witness and the concept of time.
Jwall.
Yeah, hi, I'm Jwall. You can find me Twitter, Twitch, etc. as Jwall7z. I occasionally stream, tweet a bunch of random stuff. Mostly my tweets relate to stuff I back on Kickstarter. Too many tabletop RPGs, pretty much. And my character is Rahmiel, the Angel of Mercy. She can move people and herself across space, increase the strength of other angels and mortals. She left heaven, I believe, was it? And yeah, she likes decapitation.
And didn't she destroy Pompeii? Wasn't that like something you were a part of?
Rumor has it. Rumor has it I may have like made Mount Vesuvius and then caused it to erupt.
Yeah. You know, the things that you forget, those minor
I had
events
good
in
reasons.
history.
It was for demons.
Yeah. Nuke it from orbit is the only way, to be sure.
And last but not least, our Games Master, Mitchell.
Hey, I am Mitchell. I stream as Penny for a Tale on Twitch. You can find my videos also on YouTube, so I just put that up. That's pretty cool. I'm also on Twitter. I stream on a regular basis-ish. You'll find me most of the time, at least once a week somewhere. And yeah, super excited about playing with these guys over the pond, so to speak. But yeah, so it's good times.
Yeah, we are. I think we're all over the pond for you.
We're all over the pond.
Yeah, you guys are all.
One's from over the pond, but is now over the pond.
Yeah.
And two of us.
I forget. Is this a mature channel or not?
Yep.
I need to be okay. Whew.
Mature and professional.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
100%. I am 100% professional.
Fuck yeah, he is.
Yeah. Nothing ever goes wrong.
I was running this game last night, and like halfway through, I was like, "Wait, is this mature or not? What can I not be saying?" Son of a bitch!
So we're gonna edit out that part about raping and
Yeah.
pillaging. We're gonna edit that out, right?
The
Okay.
murder.
Cool.
Like
We're not gonna talk about we did the kids, right? Okay, cool.
they punched the person. That person went to sleep. They're okay. They're gonna get back up. Everything's okay, kids. Nothing bad has happened. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I was going to say something, and it just slipped my mind.
Yeah. All right, I think we're ready to kind of hop in for this first scenario, which people can find on the Quick Starter, and it's titled "The Devil's Own Luck." What's really cool is if these three survive this, no promises. Next week we should be on the next scenario, which we've received the draft from the creators for. So I'm super excited to check that out. But all of it counts on the survival of these three. So
Yep.
today, everything will come out. So let's hop right into it. As you guys kind of speculated, or maybe I even said it last week, we are in Las Vegas, Sin City here in the US of A. Yeah,
we were in the local Waffle House.
Yep. You guys were in the local Waffle House, seeing several commercials. I believe you actually saw a commercial concerning the Inferno Casino. But really, the most important thing is that you had delicious maple syrup waffles. This stream sponsored by Waffle House. Go there if you can.
We're not sponsored by Waffle House.
Waffle
We're
House, if
not,
you're
we're
listening,
not.
we'd love a sponsor.
Yeah.
Really? Why would I want to sponsor? I can't go to Waffle House.
I
Make-
can though.
Make
and
one
that's
in
what's
England.
important.
Make one in England, and then I'll go to it. There
That's
we
what
go.
we're talking about.
There we go. And put one in Germany for Nathan.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah. And make sure you
In
have
fact-
what is it? The
Is-
English breakfast, right?
Yeah, but you can get that anywhere.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
You were
can.
talking about beans, right?
Heck yeah, I'm making English breakfast tomorrow morning.
You can't get beans at Waffle House.
Well,
You get eggs,
yeah,
you
but
get waffles.
You can get beans anywhere in this country. Literally.
not over here.
They do
We're going to
break-
find out that Layla actually made baked beans specifically. That's what we're going
Yeah.
to discover. Yeah.
gave them the recipe.
Yep.
Yeah, they make beans specifically for our friend here, who is a all-nighter at the local hospitals, since he's a nurse and such. So yeah, it was pretty late over at the Waffle House, as you guys
Early.
first. Is it early,
It was
late?
morning. It was morning.
Yeah.
Late for me, early for them.
Do we need to sleep as angels, or is that something you don't need to do?
So you don't need to sleep. What you do need is to kind of meditate or be around kinetic energy. So generally standing in like a subway, a crowded street, something where there's lots of life moving in and out, will recharge
Like a Waffle
you.
House.
Like a waffle, well, depends. Waffle House.
Like a Waffle
sometimes.
House in Vegas at
But
4
it's-
o'clock in the
you know,
morning.
There we go.
They're cooking. They've got flip stuff.
Yes,
you know,
they
that's
do.
kinetic energy.
Yeah, people coming in and out all hours.
Yeah,
The city
yeah.
that never sleeps.
Toast. There's lots of toast being made, I can imagine. Or
Oh,
waffles.
man.
It's a toast.
You get energized by a toaster.
Angels just like warming their hands on the toaster. Ah, yeah. Give me that energy. So yeah, that's really all you need. It probably takes about an hour as you guys are chilling here in this Waffle House, eating food that you guys don't really need, but it's nice having that taste in your mouth.
Does that charge you as well? Because that's sort of kinetic energy.
No, it does not. It's
Oh.
just you're just eating it probably to fit in, or maybe the taste of it.
It's mouth pleasure, and we got to look like we have to have a reason to be here next to these people walking in and out. So
Yeah, you can't go into a Waffle House and just stand there.
Right, the amount of people that go in there and just, order a cup of coffee. Sure, that's
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've had I think I've had one date at Waffle House because I'm a fancy guy.
Wow, class.
hell yeah.
Every young lady loves to go to Waffle House. It's quite romantic. So you guys are sitting at the Waffle House, and you guys had just seen a commercial, kind of to help you guys remember it. It's almost like the opening of those monster truck commercials.
Yeah.
It was like
Sunday.
yeah. It was like the explosion of fire on the TV, and it says like the Inferno.
Jwall, have you ever seen a monster truck advert?
A monster truck advert. Yeah.
You have? Oh, I haven't. I thought it might have been an English, like an American thing. I don't know.
It's in
what
on
they-
YouTube, not in the UK.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never seen it on YouTube. I don't know what a monster truck advert is. What does that mean?
Like
Over the top.
an over-the-top advert for like a rock concert or a demolition derby. I'm trying to think of something in England that Maybe are there other online adverts or there TV adverts for like a circus or something, or like a stunt show,
Yeah.
whatever. It's like, it's monster truck extravaganza. Ticket price pays for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. Stuff like that.
Sponsored by Monster and 5-hour energy drink. Everything that. Oh gosh. Yeah. It's very exciting with explosion. It's like a Michael Bay commercial.
Is it like in your face? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah.
Very in your face. Very. It's hard to look away.
Is
like
it
an X Games commercial.
Would you say very American?
Yes,
Okay.
it is very American.
Watching a giant monster truck crush cars is very American. Yes.
Yeah. And then you like see fans, and they're all like these like lower bearded people sitting in an aisle having cotton candy and beer.
If they weren't at Monster Truck, they'd probably be at a NASCAR race.
Yeah.
Which is okay. Not shitting on either of those.
Yeah, if you like it, all power to you. I'll still make fun of it sometimes. But yeah, it's that explosion, and then you have the the typical late night early viewing as this very scantily clad woman who's dressed like a succubi. The red skin, the little bat wings, the fangs and everything as she's kind of dancing around, and then it zooms in on another what looks like a fallen angel, a man, well built, only wearing kind of like underwear. Also dancing, and then it shows after like this explosion the casino site, and it very much looks like a dark, almost cathedral-like tower, but in that way that like Disney makes dark cathedral towers, like obviously not real, but very much part of the whole act and such. With the kind of red neon lights in front of it, Inferno that kind of dances like a flame, with those two same models kind of glancing at the casino and beckoning you to come. And then it turns off, switches on to the next commercial, which is probably NASCAR.
Hey guys, I think we should probably traverse to the Inferno.
What, right away?
Why not? What else you got to do? Surely the sick children can wait. It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Sure. Didn't we know? Didn't we know instantly they were like demons? Is that something that was mentioned last week?
No, I mean it's kind of odd. I mean, because you guys are kind of on edge anyway because of the things that you know. So it's always probably good to at least investigate it, just because.
They're selling a special kind of hedonism, and I want to check it out.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. You know what they say though?
What do they say?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh.
And satisfaction brought it back.
Yeah. Jesus brought it back, but she's not. She closed the doors.
All right. Where is it?
All right, so it's on the strip of Las Vegas. So I don't know if you guys have cars, or most likely you probably take a taxi. But you guys find yourselves at the kind of the Las Vegas Strip. Because of kind of traffic and everything, it's worthwhile to just kind of get off about half a mile down instead of wading through the traffic, even at this hour, especially at this hour, because drunk people are going home, people are littering the streets and such. So you guys...
Just to quickly interrupt, I can move myself and others.
Ooh, you could?
Yeah.
You can do that if you want.
I can just use intercession to get us there.
At the speed of thought. That's awesome.
Do you want to do that?
Would that not be a bit too obvious to do it like right in from the waffle? What are you moving the waffle?
We'll go like down an alleyway.
Yeah, you'd have to go to an alleyway and like probably have
Move
to
the
know
Waffle
like
House.
an alleyway nearby so that no one sees you just appear like the
Yeah.
Terminator.
Just like to the homeless person in the like alleyway, just like cover your eyes.
Yeah. It's the whole Terminator shtick.
We just pass it off as street magic.
Well, if I see
This
a
is
homeless
true.
man, I'll go give him $5 and go get yourself a Waffle House.
Exactly. All right, so you're going to use Miracle to get there?
Yep.
How does this work?
Is it a miracle? Or is it one of my Dominion things?
So miracles are kind of like the powers underneath dominions.
Wait, so do I not start with intercession, or
Ooh,
because I have body of barrel
yeah,
as my miracle?
yeah. I don't think you have it right now.
All right.
Yeah, but it's something you can
I've
unlock
got
later
that.
on.
A taxi will get us there. It won't be as flashy, but
But still good. And hey, you can get the free peanuts in the taxi if you so wish.
Free peanuts in a taxi?
yep,
Yeah.
Vegas, baby.
Right, that sounds dangerous.
It does.
Nope, it's just drunk food.
Well, yeah, but if you're allergic to peanuts, you're fucked.
Oh, if you're allergic to peanuts, you're fucked, and you should be fucked. And guess what? Maybe there won't be any more allergies to peanuts then.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in Vegas, it's probably like peanut little particles everywhere. Bunch of nuts there. Joke. All right, so you guys are making your way down the strip, headed towards the Inferno. As you're walking, you find this attractive woman. She kind of looks like the woman in the TV ad, but scantily clad lady, and she is handing out these flyers for the Inferno. When you guys walk by, she kind of hops over to you and like bows and hands you a flyer that's actually a coupon, kind of at the bottom right area. And she says, why don't you come on by to the Inferno? And all it'll cost you is your soul. And she kind of smiles in that like haphazard way that someone who said the same joke like 1,000 times does. Or every like fast food person greets a new customer like that little like and then moves on. But as you guys are
I look at the flyer.
Yeah, so it very much kind of like looks like the commercial in many ways, but on the bottom right there is a coupon redeemable for $20 credit on certain promotional slot machines. You just kind of can tear along the dotted edges.
Okay.
So yeah, and you guys continue moving forward, and eventually you come upon the Inferno. So it's this very hell-themed casino. As you guys are looking from outside, it looks very much like the commercial, though. Of course, now you can see the surrounding buildings and the back alleyways, and there are a couple of drunk people just kind of like walking by, and some collapsed on certain edges of the building. But the gates to it are these kind of like black iron gates that are open with a red velvet carpet that extends out to the sidewalk where you guys are at. There are two bouncers, these two large people standing out in front, each with an earpiece, just kind of monitoring people. And when people come up, they of course check ID and such like that. But yeah, that's where you find yourselves.
I walk up and order a drink.
Are we we're outside, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but I walk in.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll head in as well.
Yeah.
Do we have
All right.
do we have souls as angels, or do we not have a soul?
Yeah, so souls are kind of this nebulous thing. So angels, there was one line written kind of in the Bible where God said he gave free will to mankind. And that could be kind of attributed to something called a soul, but he never mentioned, or she never mentions this about angels. So it's kind of up in the air exactly like what type of creation you are, if your steps are guided by God, or you actually have freedom of choice, free will, and such like that. But you as angels probably don't know exactly what God's intentions for you are, especially now that God has shut the gates of heaven.
And it's correct in my understanding, there is no hell and no
Correct.
devil.
Yeah. Lucifer was an angel that never existed.
So we're keeping with Old Testament.
Yeah, but some people do kind of say, well, there is a Lucifer, and some angels claim to be Lucifer. At least you've heard stories of this, but there's no like concrete evidence of such an angel.
Yeah.
And there's definitely no evidence whatsoever of a hell. So yeah, you go in. The place is kind of decked out in red and yellow and orange. There are several bars in the area. One called Hellfire, the other called like Beelzebubs. And there are decorated sign pictures, including Anton LaVey, Jim Morrison, and Jack Parsons.
Oh.
The cocktail waitresses all kind of sashay around the floor, dressed as fishnetted succubi and incubi. The casino floor itself is windowless and almost like a labyrinth in the way that it's laid out. There are, you hear the clanging of slots, flashing video poker machines. There are dealers of poker and blackjack and all sorts of things. And there's kind of like this smell of cigarette smoke wafting all around the casino. And that smell of kind of like that hot sweat of a long Las Vegas day in here. Yeah, it's a little bit disorienting, but Abdiel, you approach one of the bars. Do you have any in mind? The Beelzebubs or the Hellfire?
Whatever's closest to the cash cage.
All right.
Because we're going to redeem our coupons. Yeah, we'll go to the Hellfire.
The Hellfire is there, and there is a individual pale with no hair and like a thinning mustache on the other side, dressed in a nice tuxedo, taking people's orders. And as he comes to you, he leans on the counter and gives you this nice grin and says, "Sir, how may I help you?"
Oh, I'll start with a bourbon and ginger ale.
All right, sir. And he goes in the back and starts preparing your drink. Takes only a few moments, and he slides it down from almost midway over the bar, and it just kind of slides all the way over and stops right before you.
All right, I'll scoop it up, tell him thank you, and I turn around and kind of like professionals. I'm like, let's go cash these credits in. Come on.
All right. How about are you rest of you guys following him?
I'm probably just looking to see what's going. I'm just probably like looking like just standing near the bar and just looking to see what's going on.
Yeah,
I need your credits. So if you're not going to spend them, give them to me.
I'll give him my credits.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we all gotta turn in the couponing.
Yeah. Yeah. So you go to the cash and they can you these special little tokens. They almost look like gold tokens, but a little kind of rough on the edges, with a pentacle in the Bahamut on the back end of it.
Oh, okay. So I'll ask the cash cage person, "Hey, it's a swanky place. Who owns this?"
Oh, and it looks like this very young person, probably in mid-20s, and she looks around. I actually don't know.
All right, I just walk off.
I'm sorry, sir.
I go back over to the bartender,
and
I just kind of lean over. I get his attention and lean into him.
Yes, sir.
Superb beverage. Hey, who owns this place?
Oh, well, actually, it is owned by a Memon Entertainment Group, a kind of corporation.
Did you say Memnon?
Memon.
Memod?
Memon.
Memon.
Yes, by all accounts, it's a privately owned company. I believe owned by a AV Rice, but I'm not sure.
How can it be a private company if it's an entertainment group?
Well, it's owned by one individual who kind of, from what I've heard, buys up and invests into certain entertainment establishments.
Oh, so it's a marketing trick. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah. Do you happen to one casino hound to another? What are the odds in this place? Are they like? Well, wait. Just hold on a sec. Are we on the main strip?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we're shit odds then. Never mind. I don't even ask that question.
Yeah.
Better odds if you're. By the way, pro tip: if you're in Vegas, gamble, go into the Bellagio and everything, the MGM, whatever, for fun. Drink your free drinks, play some slots, have some fun. But if you want to really gamble, go off strip. You get way better odds. Anyway.
Or invest in your poker skills and hope you roll a 20.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to. I'm going over to one of the promotional slot machines.
All right, cool.
Why are we? So I'm really confused. Why are we doing this?
We're just checking to see if everything's on the up and up. Well, what is your? Why can't you have any fun? There's no sick children in here.
So Laylah, because you were looking around and such, you know that there are kind of cameras set up everywhere as per usual in casinos. There is who you believe to be kind of head of security, this very large man who kind of looks like Kingpin from the Spider-Verse. He has no neck and kind of this frown as he's looking around. The security guards are pretty visible, each one sporting a nice suit, but with the black wires going to their ears. They're pretty frequent all around, checking in on stuff. And in the back, you notice an elevator guarded by two security guards. The elevator is kind of old-fashioned in that you have to manually open the gate, which is this iron gate that it looks like it needs to be opened. But there's also a kind of a what looks like a key swipe electronic device right next to it, which might give you access. Other than that, there are a couple other bars, several doors that kind of go to the kitchen, as well as a locked door guarded by another gentleman to the kind of cash out area.
All right. Well, I'll redeem my tokens.
All right.
And I'll find us. Do I want to? Oh, and my slot.
Promotional slot machine.
Yeah, I'll go find a slot machine.
I'm dumping all 40 credits.
All right.
Into the one slot machine.
So the slot machine you are at is kind of this combination of a wheel as well as a couple other kind of little mini slots on the machine. It's bright. It kind of lights up the space in front of you and depicts kind of a fallen Lucifer rising up from what can only be hell, heading towards heaven with this large sword. And as you put in the money, Lucifer on this mechanical slot machine starts going up and actually stabs what looks like God, or a depiction of God. The wheel turns a little bit, and then several of the slots in front of you turn, and it comes up to what look like lush apple trees, and then a snake. And out comes a few of these coins.
I lean over to Laylah and I'm like, it's blasphemy. But it pays well.
I'm like, why is it blasphemy?
What?
Why is it blasphemy?
Lucifer's stabbing God.
Well, Lucifer
Apple
isn't real.
trees, the tree of life. Yeah, I know, but it's blasphemy all the same.
It's a thought that counts.
Heathen bastards. All right. I just keep running the money through the machine until I'm either out or I hit a jackpot.
All right. Yeah, you keep going through it.
I mean, like fast.
super fast.
Yeah, I'm just like ka-ching, ka-ching, and I just I'm like, go big or go home. There's an option to load more money in at a time before you pull. I'm doing that.
There is. So by the end of it, this kind of fast excursion into the gambling, you have this pile of money that you now need to kind of have a bucket of these coins. From kind of like your knowledge of probably casinos and stuff like that, it looks to be about like $150. But yeah.
All right.
You did all right.
Okay. Hedonism pays off.
Always. What are you doing, Jwall?
Yeah, so I just saw him like win all this money seemingly. I'm just like, you know what? You could have mine too. But he's got even more tokens to just try.
Oh, I did. I already had your tokens.
Yeah, you already had your tokens.
You said you gave to me. I put all 40 in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
I'll
watching
split it
like,
with you.
Get all this.
You have any idea how many lap dances this is?
Is this machine paying? Are these machines paying out too much?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say if he just got lucky.
I
or...
might need a refresh. All right, but not because I was asking why are we here. I was actually asking out of game why are we here.
Oh, that's up to you guys.
I mean, why? What do we as angels do now? Now we've left heaven.
Yeah, so
we are. Sorry, go ahead.
That's kind of part of what your mission is and what kind of herald you're a part of. If you guys remember, the herald is kind of the first angel you guys trained under, which kind of gives you a glimpse of kind of how you were trained up and what you were meant to be. In your mission here on Earth kind of dictates what factions you're a part of and kind of your view on humanity. So I mean, in general, it's because it's kind of like this arms race for relics, and demons are your natural enemies.
What are demons trying to do?
Demons are trying to exert their will upon humanity in a very tyrannical way. So
through a casino, they could do it by crippling debt, yeah.
Crippling debt, encouraging people to kind of follow their vices to unhealthy ends. There's a multitude of reasons why a demon would open a casino. But, it's always good to do your due diligence. If a demon is in town and you guys are in town, it's very well that demon might just be after your relics or another angel's relics. With the acquisition of power, they become more dangerous.
All right. So we suspect this might well be a demon-funded operation.
Well, it's new in town, so we haven't checked it out. Mm-hmm. It's been pretty quiet, so we're checking it out.
All right. Okay. So my question still stands: are these machines paying out a little too much, or too often? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does. I mean, being on the strip, you definitely feel that he's getting more money than probably should be, but it's hard to tell.
I'm gonna just keep it rolling.
All right.
The coins that I watched, I'm just gonna keep shoving them in the machine, keep pulling.
Excellent. So after a while, you feel a hand on your arm. And you see, as you turn around, this dark-skinned woman with an earpiece, glasses on. She has this smile on her face, and she says, "Sir, I've been watching and monitoring, and it looks like you're having a bit of luck here."
Yeah, it would appear so.
Well, that's excellent. We wanted to extend a invitation to our VIP area if you would so like to indulge yourself in the amenities that we have there.
I would. What about my associates?
Well, they can come as well.
Excellent.
I'm very slowly feeding. I'm not as like pro gambling as Abdiel up there, but yeah, I'm just like putting money in. I'm not like chucking all the money in and pulling the stick. I'm a bit more slow and less like a gambling addict.
Less efficient.
Yes.
You're not getting it just because you're like, all right, coin.
Coin pull, coin pull.
Yeah.
If it spits out coins, catch, coin pull, coin pull.
It's a run-arm bandit, isn't it? It's not a fruit machine. They're different, I think. Are they? I think they're different.
What?
They're different. Yeah, they can be different. This one is obviously religious themed.
Mm-hmm.
It's got trees, snakes, apples, fig leaves, the whole 9 yards.
All of it. So you guys heading to the VIP area?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Does it involve the lift?
It does not. So further along, kind of on the right end of the casino, there is a spiral black iron staircase that goes up to this raised area that kind of looks down on the casino floor. You can't see what's up there from below, but as the lady who introduces herself as Angela brings you over and motions for security guys to let you guys through, you guys go up and it's, there's a pool there, place to change.
I'll tip Angela a couple chips.
I said she smiles at you. It's been a pleasure having you, sir.
Oh, thank you. You really haven't had me, but that's kind.
And she kind of gives a soft laugh as she heads back to the floor. But yeah, this place looks really nice. It's definitely more of a luxury, relaxing area. There's a pool, there's a couple of massage tables, a bar, as well as a couple of waiters and waitresses moving about with drinks of all kinds.
Does anybody seem to be like center stage holding court up there?
Not at the moment. People are kind of lingering and relaxing. There's a couple of younger people playing in the pool. But yeah, people just seem the mood here is less energetic and more just kind of like a nice, relaxing tone.
Away from the plebes theme.
Exactly. The poor people hang out down there.
The unfortunates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what's it like? How full is it? Full here, or is it not as full?
It's definitely not as full here. While the bottom is characterized by kind of like this almost ant crawling energy as people are moving about and bustling around, and you often are like messing or moving into other people's shoulders. Here, there's plenty of space. It's nice.
What is it? Is there a different vibe here as well?
Yeah, it's definitely, you have moved from kind of like the lower class of Las Vegas and the middle class into the upper echelons of high society.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a couple people here talking and such.
Are there any? I'll call a waitress over, and I want her to change my slot tokens into chips.
All right, sir. And she takes your coins and such, and a couple minutes later comes back with like this board with all these chips on it.
Okay, and I'll throw her one.
No, thank you, sir. She winks at you before heading out.
Tip everyone.
All the time.
So, all right. I'm just gonna. Are there slot machines again, or is it a different types of games?
Yeah, so this area mostly has like more sophisticated gambling, poker. That's all the sophisticated gambling I know, but I'm sure there are others. The roulette, the wheel, and such. Not many slot machines up here.
Yeah. I'll find is there a poker game with an open seat?
There is.
All right. I will sit down, and I'll take I'll take my jacket off, and then I'll plop down in a chair, and I'll like unceremoniously, and I'm trying to rattle cages here a little bit. I'll drop my chips on the table, but not so they spill everywhere, but so they make a rattle and a noise.
The other patrons at the table eye you. One being this green-eyed, blonde-haired woman with this elegant white dress with sparkles on it, and red high heels. So that's to your right. To her right is a older gentleman with gray hair, slicked back. He has these very kind of Cillian Murphy eyes, that striking blue eyes that kind of reach right into your soul. He doesn't look at you, but more so has his attention on the cards on the table, as well as the chips you just kind of placed on the table. To your left is what looks like a couple, each of them kind of whispering to each other in that very like, we're having our wedding honeymoon here way. The dealer is a young dark-skinned man, his hair pulled back in this frizzy ponytail, wearing the outfit, but it looks kind of a little nicer with a collar on and such. He looks at you and your chips, and with kind of like a raising of the brow, says, "Am I to deal you in, sir?"
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Hey, how's everybody going? How's it going?
The guy with the silver hair, he doesn't respond to you, but kind of gives a nod in that very dismissive way. The lady, though, looks at you with those kind of striking green eyes and says, "Well, the night just got more interesting." Well, the people on your left kind of stop their whispering to each other, and the man says, "Hey, I'm Jeff."
Oh, Charles.
Yeah, good to meet you. This is my wife, Betsy.
Oh, Betsy. Charlie.
And she shakes your hand. So the poker, the dealer starts handing out the cards, and you guys start to begin playing. So what are you trying to do?
What are we playing? Are we playing 5-card?
Yeah.
All right. I immediately, in the most obnoxious way possible, well, not acting obnoxiously, but I immediately just start over betting.
All right.
like I'm trying to protect each of my hands, whether it's worthless or not, with
all that money,
just by forcing people to fold.
Yeah.
Just forcing people to fold. I just keep taking antes unless somebody challenges.
All right. So how about the rest of you, Laylah and Rahmiel? What are you doing up here?
I'm going to find a blackjack table because I feel like that potentially's got better odds than poker.
All right. So you go to the table. There's a couple of older folk at the table, eager to begin a new hand, and you join them. The dealer for this one is an older man as well, kind of, but with long gray hair. And he starts dealing you in. And what are your intentions at the table?
Just to chat, I guess just to get chat, find out things, find out what's going on, if there's anything interesting going on here, like under the surface, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Just pick up on any like body language that people give off, like they're scared of something? Because I don't know. I feel like there's something going on here, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
All right. So we are going to.
As for playing, I'm pretty much going to be, very very small domination, very small like bids, just to keep me tight, and if I win anything, I'll win something, but it's just going to be very small like stakes, I guess.
All right, excellent. All right, so how about you, Rahmiel?
Yeah, so I don't have any chips because I gave them all away. So,
I can give you some.
does anyone here look at a place? Apart from probably us.
All right, so you guys are each doing kind of different things as you're moving about. So in Relics, the game of angels, there are your simple tests, and then there are complex tests. For this case, we're just going to use a simple test for each individual. So first we will go with Abdiel. As you're playing the table and such, do you have any relevant skills?
No. So I'm gonna need a skill for poker.
Yeah, so you can ask the group if
memory.
Yeah.
So I have to take a chip, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or you can just roll or draw, which lets you draw one. So it's up to you on like how important this is and if you want like a specific skill in this.
I'll just draw. I don't need a specific skill. I wouldn't say he knows how to play poker, but he's not particularly skilled at it. He's just plays the game. So I'm just gonna draw.
All right.
Boom. I got the 5 of swords. So that is a failure.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is. So why don't you tell me, what does this look like?
It looks like I'm an amateur. Like I'm overbetting.
Yeah.
And then people are calling it, and I'm, and I'm like, I got a pair of 2s. Sorry.
You're like, darn it, a pair of 2s and a Pokemon.
I've got Jack High. Sorry, I've got nothing.
All right, excellent. And as you're kind of playing the cards and everything, you notice a slight shift in some of the cameras as 2 of them kind of move in your general direction. So Laylah, you're trying to read the crowd, learn some information. Are you going to do this in kind of just sitting back and watching, or are you more so conversing?
Probably more conversing, I guess. Talking.
All right. Do you have
comforting.
a skill relevant to that, or?
Think so, maybe. I've got comforting brackets speaking.
Not in this case.
Okay.
They're comforted by the vices.
All right, then I don't.
All right. Did you want to form or ask for a skill, or are you just going to draw?
What do you mean? What does that mean? Sorry.
So you can just draw, which means you only draw 1 card, or you can ask the group to spend a memory token. If they agree, one of them will provide you a memory for the skill that you want.
How many memory tokens do we have?
You have 7.
And that's between all of us, yeah?
Yep.
And does that replenish?
After every session.
Hold on.
Do we want to? No, I don't think it's that important. So I'll just draw. Right. Let me just shuffle again. You put up the thing, and I have got temperance.
Ooh. The major arcana. All right, so if it's not your signifier,
No.
then it is a grudging success. So you're talking and such, and learning a little bit about why people are here and everything. But it's kind of strange. As you're talking to people, they talk as if they've been here for a while. Not to say that they've just been here like over one period of stretch of time for a long time, but they've been here before, like a couple months ago. They visited here and had some fun, which is odd based on kind of your feeling of when this first came here. Also, one of them mentions that they've seen the owner, the boss, come out every now and then. But from all looks, it appears that the individual lives in the casino on the penthouse suite.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is what you find out through that grudging success. Unfortunately, because you got a grudging success, you are not doing well at blackjack at all.
Oh yeah, but that's why I was doing it slowly though. You see,
Yeah.
that's why I was doing it slowly.
All right, Jwall.
So can we only succeed if we get our
So the degrees of
signifier?
no, signifier just allows you to get a miracle, which something I was curious about. You can succeed based on varying degrees of success, from like a dramatic failure to a dramatic success. Minor arcana from like 7 to 10 give you a grudging, as well as major arcana, because major arcana is in that case, in a simple case, counts as a 10. But yeah, 6 or lower on a minor arcana is a failure, while 11 page or higher, i.e. a court card, is a full success.
How do you know
with
what's
a
a
minor.
how do you know what's a court card and what isn't?
So court cards are part of the minor arcana. They're the one of pentacles, but you'll see them as being in like a court. So you'll have the knight of pentacles, the page of pentacles,
Yeah.
the ones that are not that don't have the numbers on it but still have the suit.
All right. So you can only succeed by getting what? Sorry, I'm just trying
Yeah, to get a grudging success, you either need 7 to 10 on a minor,
Yeah.
or a major arcana. To get a full success, you need 11 or higher on minor arcana. And then, of course, for major arcana, there's the devil, which is always a dramatic failure. And then there is the world, which is always a dramatic success.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Okay. I think I understand that. I don't know what the rest of the cards look like, so
Yeah, part of the the difficulty, at least for me, learning the system, and pretty much the most difficult part was just learning the tarot deck, because I've never picked up a tarot deck in my life, so using it has been a lot of fun in this case. So yeah, Jwall, what was your character doing?
Yep. So Rahmiel's just looking around to see if there's anyone that looks out of place apart from us.
All right, cool. Do you have a relevant skill, or are you just gonna draw or ask for a token?
I do not have a relevant skill, because decapitation does not work here in this,
Darn it.
and litigation doesn't really either. So, and neither does a diversionary spectacle. So, do I want to use a token? We've got 7 for the next 3 hours.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll use one.
All right. So actually, we don't have Nathan with us. And so generally, when you ask for a token, one of the other players will take the opportunity to use that token, and then they will provide a memory based on their character's perspective, but where the one asking is the main person in the memory. Yeah, Jwall wanted a memory. So I guess, what skill did you want? And for the other two, who wants to take them up?
Yes, I suppose the skill would be, I'm trying to see, look around to see who looks out of place. So I guess just get insight / observance.
Observing people might be a good one.
Yeah. Who has a memory?
We'll go back to a couple days before you destroyed Pompeii, and you're in the center market, extremely displeased with the way the city has turned out, and
This fruit is such a disappointment.
with the you just it's just the inkling of you starting to be upset at the whole situation that you've created, and you're looking around trying to find you thought maybe this place might have attracted some demons. Maybe there's a shot at getting a relic, and right now you're just standing in the market you're there for about 12 hours. Just in the market, just observing everything, looking for anything out of place, looking at minor details, how people are talking, anybody else standing around like you, staring at people.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did I notice anything?
Yeah. Actually, you
I was
do.
waiting for you to say I actually didn't see anything.
You failed your roll. You didn't see anything. You decided to burn the city anyway. No, you let's see. Let's make it interesting. Let's have some backstory. You actually see somebody across the way who is across the market who appears to be looking at you. And then as soon as you kind of notice that they're looking at you after about 12 hours of standing there, maybe you don't know if they've been there the whole time. You're pretty sure they haven't. But an apple cart gets brought past, or a fruit cart gets brought past.
No, it's got to be a cabbage cart.
Okay, a cabbage cart goes past, and then when it goes past, the figure is not there anymore.
Cabbages.
Do angels have glowing eyes sometimes?
Yeah. I mean, your forms are fire.
Yeah. So you think you saw a glint of a fire in their eyes before the cabbage cart passed, and then the memory fades back out.
I saw the fire and was like, I know what I need to do. Bring down fire upon this.
Oh.
Like, I'm burning Pompeii. There you go.
Nuke it from orbit has not been invented yet, so.
All right. So you have your memory, and I believe you're just going to take that skill from it.
Yeah, I'm just writing it down.
All right. And because
what would that go under?
Goes under memory.
Well, so he is talking about the
type of skill.
Yeah. I would think knowing. You could do knowing or yeah, it feels more like a knowing because there's knowing, striking, moving, speaking, and I believe and enduring. This feels more like a knowing.
Yeah.
All right, so
serving people not for 12 hours, but
you get to draw 2 cards for this.
Yeah. So the first one is Justice.
Oh, that's my signifier. God damn.
That is the, I think, 3rd time I've seen Justice come up, and it's someone else's signifier, but they didn't draw it. All right, so you got Justice.
Yeah. And the other one is the 10 of Swords.
All right. So it looks like all you can get is a grudging success, which is still good. So you're looking around and trying to figure out who's out of place, who's not supposed to be here. And as you do, it's interesting because most people here are kind of enjoying themselves, and they very much look high class. Even like the honeymooners look like they probably come from money or something like that. But one individual kind of chilling out on the bar doesn't. Kind of the way that they carry themselves, The way that they're talking to the bartender actually points that this person is probably maybe works here or is a frequent visitor, but definitely doesn't belong in kind of the high class society of this whole area.
Okay. I will not go up to them. But I'll keep an eye on them for a bit longer.
All right. So what are the rest of you guys doing now that you guys kind of have all this new information?
Well, I don't really have it. I'm kind of paying attention to the
Yeah.
table. I'm continuing to just throw my money away.
Who needs money?
I'm like, everybody seen the movie The Gambler? This is not that's that indie Mark Wahlberg indie film. The guy was gambling. I'm not exactly trying to. So what he did was different. What I'm doing, I'm betting really big to try to just get a good hand and a good payout. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think the only gambling movie I've seen was like Rounders.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's very good, actually. Very good.
Classic.
Yeah.
All right, how about you, Laylah?
I didn't really find much out. Did I? I don't remember finding that much importance out, really.
So you talked to some of these people, and there is a conflict of information.
Yeah.
From the general feel of what you guys kind of like, what you guys know as angels, and for how long you've been in this area, you've never heard of the Inferno. And then here it is, this well-established place with patrons and stuff like that, which is curious. Maybe this just opened up. Who knows? But then as you've talked to some of the people at your table, you discover that they've been here for like they visited like a couple months ago. So it's there's a conflict of information about what you perceive and what is being told to you by some of the people.
Cool. Well, I'll probably finish my hand with less money than I started, and I'll probably pull back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go. I assume I've got a phone. I assume I've got like a smartphone, and then away from everyone, I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to Google this place and see when it was built or when it turned up.
All right.
Or look for news, or look for or even just look for like anything in the news about it, like a grand opening or whatever. Just any information I can find out about this place.
All right,
if that's possible.
It is. So, do you want to roll, or do you want to try to get a memory, kind of like computer research or research online?
I want a memory. Can I have a memory, please? We've got 7. We've got 6 now. As long as we don't go greedy. Memory about researching, computer research, whatever.
You want to do it, Jwall, or you want me to?
Memory about computer research.
Yeah.
Well, back in Pompeii.
I was gonna give him like the first time he created a Facebook profile.
Facebook, MySpace.
Oh yeah, MySpace.
No, MySpace is way too complicated for you.
You
came on board with Facebook. Yeah.
You had to wait till the
Do
easier.
this one. I want to see how you do a Facebook one.
All right. So you're in a public library before it closes, and before they're not closed, but before they're pretty much obsolete. But so the one you can't find some information that you're looking for, and the nice librarian leads you over to this new thing called the internet.
Yeah.
That she's trying to explain to you, and you're not grasping the concept of why you even came here in the first place if you had access to this anywhere. So then she's trying to explain to you. She leaves you alone at the computer.
All right.
And
I'm doing this with the keyboard. You notice that with your parents or grandparents, and they and they look at where the key is and then press the button.
Yep, and you're looking
with one
at
finger.
You're looking at kids that are at the computer. The computer like next to you, and you kind of glean, what is that? And they're like, it's Facebook. You don't have a Facebook profile, old man? Well, I forget what you look like. You don't have a Facebook profile, and you're like, that seems like something I need. And from then on, you have this Facebook profile that you created, like, hunting and pecking, trying to figure it out. You choose some crazy name, and then you find out what YouTube is, and you go down like a YouTube
Rabbit hole.
just rabbit hole. Yeah, you just go to click. Pretty soon you're looking at giant snakes on trucks that like may or may not have eaten half a village. It's rumored. And then that's your memory.
Okay.
But you do
Cool.
end up finding out the information that you needed.
Cool.
After many cat videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you were on LOL Cats for a while.
All right, James. Roll twice.
Would it say if I'm rolling twice, so I just draw 2 cards, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Draw 2 cards, and you get to choose the greater.
I got the 6 of Swords and the Knight of Cups.
Oh, that's a success.
Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so a full success.
Woo!
Congrats.
Way!
That's our second one today, right?
Is it?
Yeah. All right, awesome. So you're pretty good at this as you're looking through the information. So the website kind of has a basic website. There's not much to it. There's like the strip casino pictures, the rates for rooms. But as you're kind of researching a little bit further, trying to go into more of its history, and maybe it's like public financial records and stuff like that.
Well,
you do see that. Go ahead.
I'd like I was saying, I'd probably end up going to like a news site, like local news, to see if there was any like thing in the paper about the what's this, the Inferno open. The Inferno has opened. Grand opening, whatever.
Yeah. There's no like grand opening stories, but you do find out that Maimon Entertainment Group, which is owned by A.V. Rice, is associated with this Inferno casino. Looking kind of at some news reports concerning the entertainment group, it pretty much has the bare absolute minimum of documentation required to exist, which kind of raises some red flags for you as an angel. And then the Inferno is MEG's, Maimon Entertainment Group's only major asset. And while the owner is listed as Mr. Avi Rice, Vance Carlisle is listed as the company president. And is also, as you're looking through all the names of people associated, the only real sounding name on the list.
All right.
So that is what you get.
And can I follow that down a rabbit hole?
Where would you like to follow it to?
Well, I'll Google. I'll see if he's got a Facebook profile.
Mr. Vance Carlisle or Avi Rice?
One that sounds more real.
All right. So looking at Vance Carlisle. So going through his Facebook, everything, and he's just this smiling blonde-haired man. Vance Carlisle comes from the Silicon Valley. He's definitely looks like he came from money, with pictures of him on yachts and stuff. He actually started making his money in Bitcoin. And from the reports and stuff like that, he's now lauded as one of America's most successful young entrepreneurs. He's someone who kind of dives into different high-profile dinners and galas and stuff like that. And yeah, he's a person who also dabbles in the occult.
Cool. And
that's all you get from his Facebook page, because
Did I find out when this place opened, or is that still?
No, yeah, there's no news concerning when this place was opened.
Okay. Interesting. There is a town hall, right?
Town hall in Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
You're asking me why. I want to go check. Like, I'm gonna eventually go to the town hall and check records,
The records and stuff.
planning
All right.
permission and stuff, because there should be
Yeah.
something.
Mhm.
I'm gonna. Well, in fact, Rahmiel is the only one who's not like engaged in like vice, so I'm gonna approach him and go and nod and go. There's something very strange about this place.
Yeah, I nod and agree, and I like nudge my head, like pointing towards the individual I'm watching.
I'll sort of. I'm not very good at this spy stuff, so I'll just look.
Whip your head round, like
Who?
that one over there. That is how you're acting.
Yeah, and you see this this young person sitting at the bar, talking.
Does it look like anyone in particular?
No. I mean, kind of looks like a normal, average Joe in this area. Though Rahmiel kind of saw that it doesn't quite belong in this area.
I'll look back at him and go with a puzzled look. Why?
Why am I watching him? He seems completely out of place. Can't you see compared to everyone else?
I'll look back.
Now that with that information, looking back, he doesn't have the same kind of high class posture as everyone else. He seems more at ease.
I'll look back. He could work here, just be having a drink.
Work here and be having a drink. That seems a little bit strange.
I don't know gambling rules. All right. I'll go. I'll nod. I'm not really sure what to do. I'm gonna go get a drink from the same bar.
All right.
I'll go up with him.
All right. What drink are you grabbing?
What time of day? What time is it?
It's like early in the morning.
Bloody
Yeah, it's
Mary,
like 8
please.
o'clock. It's like 8 o'clock now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a Bloody Mary.
How about Rahmiel?
Rahmiel will have what's the cheapest drink available?
An orange juice.
Well, sometimes drinks are free at bars in casinos, aren't they normally?
Never for
If
men.
if you're gambling, drinks are free. So if you're on a table or you're at a slot machine, it's free drinks. So the trick is to just, when the waitress comes by, hang out the slots. She's gonna walk through the slots, order a drink. When she gives you the drink, then leave the slot and keep walking around and keep carousing.
Mm-hmm.
Another pro
Remember
tip
this.
for Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have an orange juice.
I call it the lightweight. I'll have an OJ.
They hand you the drinks.
I'm just still watching this guy. I'm like next to him at this stage.
Yeah, is he saying anything?
You're just sipping your orange juice right next to him, looking at him like.
Not suspicious at all.
No.
The guy, goes back and he's talking to the bartender. So he does indeed seem to work here. And from kind of the conversation, he's talking about the kind of mysterious owner who kind of comes and goes every now and then, but doesn't really leave the casino for very long.
Did only I hear this, or did Laylah hear it as well?
Laylah could have heard it as well.
Yeah, so I'll nudge to Laylah and say, I think we should talk to him.
All right, I'll let you. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll go up to the gentleman and say, and
Come
they
here often.
come here often, pretty much. I'll just be like, do you come here often?
Yeah, 7 days a week, about 50 hours.
That's quite a lot. What do you think of working here?
Uh, it pays the bills, I guess. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, I am, but it's okay.
Hear any interesting stories?
I mean, what are you fishing for? There's some interesting like cat videos we have of some cats down the alleyway.
Laylah perks up like,
Yeah, straight away.
Cat videos.
It's like not seen it.
they're like cat video, like nah. So, any interesting stories about this place? Just seem to pop up out of nowhere.
Oh, I don't know if it popped out of nowhere. It's been around for a couple of months. Yeah, nice place. I believe the grand opening was pretty busy. What's your name?
My name is. What actual proper name would I give myself?
If you you got to come up with it quicker.
Yeah. Yes,
Can't say
Malcolm.
real name
Malcolm,
is-
you need to come up with a name faster.
My real name is Lacey.
Lacey, I see.
Yep.
Well, good to meet you, Lacey. Are you a patron here? Are you a dancer? Do you work at other casinos?
I don't visit casinos much. Don't work here definitely, but I like to visit occasionally.
Cool. Yeah. He kind of like sips his alcoholic drink, looks
I
at
just
your
sip my
orange
back
juice.
at him.
I mean, there's like, the boss man's always weird. They don't really let people up there that often. I've never been to like the suite, and part of my job sometimes is cleaning the various rooms. But I don't know. I don't see how you could be that much of a shut-in and own a casino.
You must know quite a lot of well-known people, I suppose, to be able to do that.
Maybe, or he just doesn't like people. He's a strange fella, but what do I know?
Okay. I say thanks for all the information and just go back to my own seat.
All right. All right, Abdiel. The kind of table is kind of dwindling down as people are starting to leave and
your
hop
winnings.
on to other stuff. Yeah, cashing in. What are you gonna do now?
I've lost a bunch, haven't I?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go all in before I even see the cards.
Huh?
I'm gonna bet everything that I have sitting in front of me, staring directly at the old man with the silver hair. I'll be like, your move, Flash.
All right. Let's see what happens. Ooh. So this is just kind of a luck draw to figure out, exactly. And I got the Justice,
My signifier.
your signifier.
Is that good?
It is. If he had drawn it, it would have been more.
Oh.
But I'm definitely going to give him something since it was at least a luck draw. Let me put that card all the way on the bottom here. So you guys continue to play after your big move, and by the end of it, he He leaves in kind of a huff as you've gained all of his chips in like the last couple of minutes of play.
Sweet. Yeah, I just keep going obnoxiously all in. And if I win the pot, I just keep betting it. I just leave it in the middle. I'm like, let it ride.
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
All right. So you gonna do anything else afterwards, or just gonna chill here? Or?
No. How much money have I won?
You have won right now $450.
All right.
Wow, from nothing.
From $40 of free coupons.
I'm surprised they don't limit it. But yeah, I guess they can't. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, we should get something to eat. We should go get some breakfast.
We just had breakfast, but I like where your head's at. We should get more breakfast. That's a good idea. I'm calling a waitress over to cash out.
All right. They cash you out and bring like this envelope of money for you.
Okay. And I'll give her one of the chips as I give her the stack to cash out.
Yeah, she said, "Well, thank you, sir."
Cool. All right, so I kind of bebop up while I'm waiting for the envelope of cash. I bebop up to these two. Like, we should definitely come back here. The odds are pretty good.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we should go get some breakfast, and then maybe come back a little later.
Okay.
I'm gonna cash in whatever I've got left.
All right, you can get you got about like $30.
Excellent. $20. That's $10 more than $30 than what I came in with. Win-win, baby.
Woot woot.
Basically, I don't want to talk about. Yeah, basically, I don't want to talk about anything about the casino within the casino, just in case they've got ears everywhere. So, yeah. So once we head out and head somewhere to get breakfast, even if it is just going back to the Waffle House or go elsewhere, that's when I'm gonna start saying like, there's no history of this casino opening whatsoever. So if we can just jump to like wherever, some place where we're getting breakfast, and then I can roleplay that out.
Are we back in the exact same Waffle House?
Yes.
Of course.
Or somewhere else, so we don't look so weird having two breakfasts in one day.
You're fine.
All right, we can do like a drive-through donut coffee type thing.
But we're on foot, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll just
just
walk
go
up.
through
Well,
the
it's not like a
drive-thru.
drive-through. It's just a
Yeah.
It's just a drive up, small ass.
So I'm going to be like, so what I found out.
Wait, just hold on. We're not walking. I'm a cop.
So, got a car then, right?
Yeah, I've got unmarked.
You're fucking stereotyping the cops up, aren't you?
Well, that's why I know where it is. It's right down here. It's good. They're great donuts. You guys don't like cop food? No. Okay.
Like Dunkin' Donuts right here.
It's right here.
Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, I don't think they have a Dunkin' Donuts in Vegas. I think it's Krispy Kreme. Wouldn't be Dunkin'. It won't even be Krispy Kreme. It'd be like independent donut shops.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, let's not worry about that. So I'm gonna be like,
Donuts are important.
So
yeah, they have the Donut Bar, the Donut Mania, and Ronald's Donuts.
We're going to Ronald's.
Yeah, we'll go to McDonald's.
There's gonna be a line, but it's gonna be worth.
So yeah, I'm gonna be like, so there was a bit of a misunderstanding at the table that I was at.
There was a misunderstanding at my table. They thought they were gonna win.
Okay.
But they didn't. So what was yours?
Well, according to what I discovered, no one's entirely sure when this place opened.
That's because it's a den of sin.
And then when I went to go look for anything in the news or whatever online, there was nothing in the paper saying, grand opening or anything. Nothing. Nada. Diddly squat.
What does that mean?
What, diddly squat?
No, it didn't show up in the paper.
Well, no one has any exact memories of it opening.
Okay, well, what does that mean?
It means it's
Demon?
bloody. It means it's bloody weird.
Demon?
Potentially, maybe.
Sounds like
Alright.
demons.
Or a cult.
Sounds like demons. Okay, so
What I want to do though is at some point. What time is it? I want to go to the town hall and see if we can find any. What was the word I used? Planning permission.
records, public records.
Mhm.
Right, you do that. I'm going to go do something way more fun and interesting.
What's that then?
Anything else other than digging through public records.
you're a cop.
Precisely.
You'll have more sway than I will, especially if they're
Yeah.
protected in any way, shape, or form.
Why did you have to make sense?
Gosh darn it.
Okay, all right. We'll go to public records. Then
How-
fun and interesting.
I do wonder how you did become a cop.
You just it's my facsimile.
Yeah, but I'm surprised they don't see straight through it.
How did you become a nurse?
Because I actually heal people.
Well, I actually caught people.
It's not what just cops do, you know.
How do you know?
And I'm just like, and I fight children with wooden swords.
But yeah,
You
I
know,
mean,
the normal stuff.
You heal people like cop people. Then he burns villages.
Rumor.
Allegedly burns villages.
all
We'll
right,
get to the bottom of this in no time. All right.
I want
To
to head
public
to
records.
yeah, public records, town hall, wherever there would be anything.
City Hall.
Town hall, city hall. Yep. Is it?
It'd be City Hall. I do posit that if it's not on Google, the only thing that might be there might be they might have filed a license. That's about it.
Oh yeah, there'd be a gambling
But-
license as well, wouldn't
Yeah,
there?
they'll have a date on that though. Yeah, they'll have a building license, a gambling license. At least there'll be a date on that. We'll
Is
go get it.
gambling license public or is it not public knowledge?
I think it's public.
Yeah, I think you have to like. I think you have to. It's one of those like certificates you have to have somewhere in plain sight for people to
have to-
see.
Yeah, you have to.
That
post
would we
it.
get that from town hall, city hall as well, wouldn't it be? We'd be able to find
Yep.
out about that. All right,
Yep.
cool. We'll do that then. Right,
All right, cool.
we'll all head. I assume actually, Rahmiel, what are you coming or are you going else doing something else? Are you gonna go?
Have we got the donuts?
Yes.
We're not still in queue.
No.
Okay.
No. We got the donuts.
We'll go to City Hall. I
right.
didn't want to miss out on these donuts.
With donuts in tow.
No.
I wish I had a donut. Yeah.
We go to Ronald's, and since I'm still kind of like a fish out of water when it comes to like human customs and stuff,
Mhm.
I just walk to the front of the line. Like it's not even there. Like I don't have to wait
Do you?
because I use my badge.
Yeah.
I'm just like
Police business.
I have it stuck on my finger. I'm like, come on, you knew this was coming. You knew it was. You'd do it too if you had one. It's
Yeah, and you hear some of the people like give some small complaints and grunts, but no one like wants to go up against a cop this early in the morning. And yeah, they provide you your order of donuts and coffee if you so wish.
Yep, mine has got a ton of sugar in it.
It's the best time.
Yep.
And then you guys make your way to City Hall with Abdiel's position. It's not difficult for you guys to kind of look and take a look-see at the information. What's strange about it is that all of the kind of like the dates are kind of scribbled in smudged in such a way that it's kind of impossible to tell like the exact date. But the year does point to like this year.
What about blueprints? Because you'll be able to get them from. I don't know. Well, I know in England you can pull out like blueprints of buildings in like from local councils.
You can too.
Yeah.
Same public records.
See if there's a date on that as well,
There's no
Or-
date on that,
or if there's any blueprints.
but there are blueprints. There's a first floor, and like a couple of the casinos, but not of the penthouse. The penthouse is absent.
Oh,
Who have they paid off to do this?
why don't we just fly up to the top of the building at
What,
night?
in broad day? Oh, okay.
No, at night. Come on. And then just land on the penthouse and see what's up.
Well, they might have cameras. We don't want to get caught on cameras
Why not?
because that's bad.
Well, yeah, yes and no. I mean,
Oh,
anybody
look.
that's looking at those cameras is not going to be.
I look, flying human. That's weird.
No, they're going to see a flying flaming. Because cameras don't pick up the. Don't cameras not pick up the illusion?
Yeah, so they look at kind of what your guise is doing. So oftentimes if you're flying, it'll look like you're parkouring about
Okay.
or
all right.
climbing something.
So it's not like a camera sees through our disguise.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, good. Because that whole encounter in the casino then changes.
Yeah.
The cameras are like, "Was just what the hell? There's on fire dudes running around the casino."
Like they do.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, so you think we should go in and just swipe a key card off one of the guards?
How are we going to do that?
I'll do it. I wasn't always, and I hold up my badge again, but it's upside down. I'm like, I wasn't always part of a cop.
Oh, not.
Yeah.
That much is clear.
I probably just flash the badge and get access anyway, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are headed back to the Inferno.
No,
Well-
we'll go back later tonight when it's more packed and
Okay. Yeah. Going back to the prime time, the 9, 10-ish, and then later.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys head over there around the time where it's kind of most busy. People come pouring in and out. There's definitely more of a vibe here now, and it's kind of you generally have to kind of push your way through crowds or people are watching and looking at things and taking pictures.
I want to look at their. In fact, while we're there, I want to look at their Facebook page or whatever, or their whatever, and look for any pictures from the grand opening.
It does not have pictures of the grand opening.
That is really weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just general pictures of the place, smiling people.
What is it with you in this grand opening?
How
That's
far
the
back-
big secret.
We've
Go.
already established it didn't happen.
I know it didn't happen. Well, I'm just solidifying the fact it didn't happen.
Okay,
That's all right. Is that okay?
that's perfectly fine.
Gotta mount the evidence.
You know,
All
I
right.
think in the police business they call it legwork.
Oh,
No, no,
okay.
or paper. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called actually. I'm not a police officer.
It's called investigation.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, where you figure out what stuff.
Is that what I'm supposed to be doing?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I thought I was just supposed to get my way and make it up as I go, like every other cop in this
No,
town.
you're supposed to fit in.
Oh well. Good thing no one knows I'm on duty. And I'll walk over to one of the security guards, and actually I'm gonna while I'm bathing in the energy of this place, hustling and bustling. I'm gonna look if I see anybody come out of that security door that's towards the back.
No one has. They
Nobody's
still
come out
have the 2 guards there, but no one has come out of it since you've been here.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk straight up to the door and like go straight up to the security door. And if one of the guards steps in front of me to try to like prohibit, I'm gonna bump into him and pick his pocket. If they don't, I'm gonna ram into the door because it doesn't open and then stumble into one of them.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. And then I'm going to
Alright.
need a memory for picking pocket. Whoever. Sleight of hand. So far, I have sailed with Leif Erikson, and I was at Woodstock.
I think you're muted, James.
Getting stoned. Yeah,
What?
I was muted.
Okay.
Did you want to do it, Jwall, or
I can do it. Yeah.
yeah, I'll let you do it. Or did you do the
so-
last one? How many have we used?
This
will
is
be
the
our
third.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got 4 left. All right.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's say I'll try it into casino thing as well. It was the Roaring 20s, and you've always had a passion for casinos,
Great.
and this time you weren't so lucky. You lost all your chips. So what you did, someone who drank a bit too much, was having a really good time, you just walked past him and, quickly took a whole bunch of their chips. In fact, majority of them.
Ooh.
They did not even notice.
All right. Sleight of hand. Is that striking?
I think it's more so probably me moving.
Moving? Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, sleight of hand moving. I'm going to put, for the memory, down and out in the Roaring 20s.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, yeah, I'm going to stumble into him, and I'll basically just, like, my face will mash into his, like, jacket, and I'll use my, without him noticing, if I have to, I'll use my, my prehensile tongue to just, I can flick it out real quick, just flick his jacket open, and then, like, reach into the hand, try to swipe his key card.
All right, roll or draw twice. See what you get.
Boom, boom. I get the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Wands.
Ooh, that page is good. So you got a full
Page it is.
success.
All right.
You licked that key card up.
This. Come on, guys. Let me in the bathroom.
Oh,
Seriously?
sorry. This is not the bathroom, sir.
It isn't. I try the door again. I'm like,
sir,
oh.
sir, and they're like kind of stepping. This is not the bathroom. The bathroom is that way. It's down to your left.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I just, and I kind of like, I've got it like in my hand, like I'm holding it so they can't see, but I'm looking at those guys. I'm looking at those guys. I'm like,
Got it.
pro.
All right, what are you guys doing now?
I don't know. What are we getting? What is the plan of action? Are we just winging it?
Oh yeah, that's the best way. We're winging it.
Are we winging? Yeah.
We're winging. Let's go. Let's meet at the bar.
Okay, we'll meet at the bar. We'll meet at the Hellfire bar, whatever it's called.
Hellfire bar. Yeah.
They give Jwall his orange juice.
Yep. They know me.
So all right. So what do we do? We need those guards away from the door so I can get through. Or are there any other doors I can get in?
None
Or
that
that
you
we
see.
can get in.
I'll look at Rahmiel and go, how good are you at acting?
Have you never seen me?
It's another flashback memory.
How good are you at like faking some sort of illness?
Very good.
Are you? Well, we could distract them by tending to maybe have a cardiac arrest or something.
As soon as you said that, I'm on the ground.
What?
I run over to the 2 guards by the door.
What? Did you
That-
find the bath?
That lady, I found the bathroom, but I haven't gone yet. That lady, she's having some sort of a chest attack.
Oh, and they kind of look around and they kind of on their phone on their in your earpiece. They're like, we have a chest attack, which sounds like a heart attack on floor 1. Where is it, sir?
And I'm gonna use my miracle.
All right.
Oh wait, I gotta speak truth. Wait a minute.
You should have like punched him in the stomach. You could say his chest is on fire.
That's not.
It's true because he's an angel and
Yeah, I could just flat out go. Yeah, he's burning from the inside out,
yeah.
or she's burning.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I was like, she's burning from the inside out. Do something.
and
I try to push them in that direction.
And they quickly kind of run over one of them, going elsewhere to grab a med kit.
All right, I'll swipe the card.
Swipe the card, open the gate, go inside.
Yeah, and I'll wave Laylah over.
No, I was going to be his doctor.
Okay, we'll split the party. Let's do that.
All right.
I just give the thumbs up as I go in the gate.
the door shuts. Well, the paramedics come over to Jwall and start to do their works. Not paramedics, but the security guards.
I'm like, oh, I'm a doctor, and I'll sort of like do doctory things.
You get out your scalpel, start cutting.
Scalpel, you just give me the kiss of life.
Yeah. All right, Abdiel, you go up. I hope everyone is enjoying this actual play of Relics, a game of angels. Once again, you can check it out. The links are in the Twitch chat, and you'll find them at Kickstarter. Relics, a game for angels, created by Steve Dee, who also did Shadows of the Demon Lord, Vampire the Requiem, among some other things, and I believe some Warhammer.
Yes.
So yeah, check them out. Check out the Kickstarter. Make sure to follow and sub on this. And if you're curious about me, check me out at Penny for a Tale. Other than that, let's find out what happens to our split party. So this should be interesting. So, let's see. Abdiel, you are up, and when the doors open, as it comes to the top floor.
Did I get on an elevator?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what that gate was. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it takes you to the top floor, and then it opens up in this small, elegant antechamber. There are no windows, and there are only 2 exits. The elevator that you are in, and a set of beautifully carved wooden double doors with what looks like a card reader attached to them. On either side, there are 2 big guys carrying pistols and definitely security.
I'm just gonna walk through.
All right, you walk towards the group. The 2 kind of extend their hands and say, "You're not supposed to be here, sir."
Yeah. Then how'd I get here? I just flashed the key up. And then I'm expected. I'm going through.
All right, make a draw a card. Do a simple
All
test.
Right. Shall we? Let me reshuffle. Oh, Knight of Swords.
Nice. All right, so you flash it and you just have this air of confidence, and they're like, "Oh, sorry," and they open the door for you. As you move in, though, You see the single crappiest penthouse suite imaginable. There's no furniture aside from a single TV screen, no windows, not even any carpet or wallpaper, just bare concrete. There is only one person in here, and they lie in a glowing circle of red Enochian runes, chained solidly to the floor in the middle of the room. He's darkly handsome, dressed in what probably was once a tailor's suit, but he looks exhausted, and his clothes are tattered and torn. As he looks up and looks towards you, he begs and says, "Help me." And the door behind you disappears.
Ooh. I'm like, what are you?
While Laylah and Rahmiel continue to have their charade downstairs, are you guys gonna do anything else, or just kind of chill?
I'm gonna make it look as realistic as possible.
Yeah, see, you're a doctor, so you can easily, like, I mean, you're doing realistic doctory stuff, and your patient is looks like they're not feeling well. But for Abdiel, as you're kind of before you kind of have time to question the individual, the TV screen snaps on, and you are greeted by this youngish, handsome blonde man in an expensive suit, grinning like the cat that just ate the cream. Hello, and welcome to the penthouse suite. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Huge fan, Abdiel. Huge fan.
Oh, I do not. You seem to know who I am. I don't have your name.
Oh, I am Carlisle. And once again, huge fan. Love your work. I'm one of the believers.
That's good. That'll come in handy.
Yeah, I hope so.
So what's with this guy?
Oh, well, that's to ensure that you can escape. And then after that, my soldiers will do the rest. And my hope is by the end of it, I get to sprinkle your dust onto several delicious potato fries.
Okay. So hold on, the layout of this room is there's no exit from this room, right? It's just a penthouse. There's no balcony or anything like that.
Correct. Yeah, it's just like this black circular room with a couple of lights.
Okay. So he's here to prevent me from escaping.
The one chain down? Yes. That was a little bit of my cleverness that got him in that way. And the rest of these people, and several of the walls just kind of open up, and about 10 highly kind of armored and equipped people step out, each kind of with helmets, assault rifles, and the moment they step out, the wall just kind of goes blanking in, and there's just a wall there. And they all, your chest is like filled with all these red laser dots.
Well, if you annihilate me, you won't get the rest of the relics that I have.
You have, where would those be?
Oh yeah, like I'm gonna give that up.
That's fair. Maybe we can have a bargain of sorts, because I do want my dust. How many relics do you have?
I have 4.
I'd be willing to let you live for 3 of them.
For 3 relics, you'll let me live.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How do you want to do the trade? I
That's a
am
good
at a
question.
disadvantage.
Yes, you are. How about this? I will allow you. To contact your friends downstairs. They can go gather these relics for you. Does this sound like a deal?
How would I contact them?
I can make it so.
Okay, go ahead and make it so. So, do these guards that are like surrounding me with lasers or whatever, do they look like, are they human?
Yeah, they very much look human.
Okay.
Yeah. And also to answer the question on chat, how do you know what's a relic and what isn't? It's generally pretty easy to tell unless you're doing a specific job to hide it. Because they hold the essence and powers that is angel, so it holds the essence of a relic. You always know if you touch it. So if a person, human, demon, or angel, touches it, they know it. Unless you're a human that doesn't know about these things, then it might seem a little bit different, but you wouldn't know what it is. But obviously for Carlisle, who knows about angels and such, he'll be able to know the moment he has it. It can be visually apparent at times, much like how angels can kind of recognize their own with the small ticks and ways that they walk. Relics just kind of have this longevity and importance that can easily tell it apart from like your average items. But most of the time, it really takes like touching it to understand that it is indeed magic. So yeah, hope that answers your question.
So, all right, let me understand combat here.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there any benefit to me going like full effigy?
Oh, like full
revealing my true self and just going full flames and wrath?
If it was someone who didn't know about your condition, then I would say yes. But these people obviously know what you are.
Yeah.
But in general, you have access to everything that makes you angelic while in this form. So, like,
so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's still.
Yeah, your claws, you can still rake someone across the chest, and it will leave those wounds.
All right, we're gonna go. Okay, cool.
Right. So one of the humans comes up and like opens up a laptop. By this time, another like security guard is approaching Laylah and has this laptop open. And you see Abdiel on the other side, and Abdiel, you see Laylah and probably Rahmiel as they were ushered into another room to help deal with the medical emergency. And Carlisle says, "Well, make it so."
All right. I was like, "Hey, is this thing on?"
Boop, boop, boop.
All right, and if I see them, I just say, "Hey, guys, we're out of time. So get to the top floor as quick as you can because it's going down." And I go to grab the guy that brought me the laptop and use him like a human shield and just start attacking guys. And I'm gonna need a memory.
All right, you guys gonna help him out? Be like, no.
Have you given one yet, James?
I need a memory for combat, for hand-to-hand combat. I was on Leif Erikson's ship, so.
You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, James.
Yeah.
Fuck. During the Vietnam War,
Oh shit!
when I was working, I was a field doctor. I saw Abdiel literally almost like lightning butcher about 8 of the Viet Cong that had attacked the unit that we were in, because we were in the same unit, in hand-to-hand combat.
Sweet.
So he's going to kill 8 of them and he's going to get screwed by the other 4, yeah?
Yeah. Plus
Alright.
10 guys.
It's all right. Evens the odds for us.
All right. So you guys, I assume, are racing towards the elevator.
Yep.
All right. So for Abdiel, let's do this. So this is a
Alright.
Did I give him a skill?
complex. Yeah, you gave him
Yeah.
the close combat.
Close
CQC.
CQC. Striking, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna write Vietnam.
Yeah, and I said there are 10 of them. I'm going to divide them in groups of 5. So basically, we're going into a complex, which is a game of 21.
Yep.
So I will grab mine. Because you have the skill, you have what's called a whole card, an extra card that you get to draw that you can then replace with any of the cards that you've drawn previously.
Are you playing blackjack?
Yes, but with a tarot deck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
All
how
right,
it works.
so
All right.
go
clear
ahead
shuffle.
and draw.
Should I draw 2?
Yeah, draw 2 and then draw an extra one. That extra one will be your whole card.
Okay, and we don't reshuffle every time we draw?
No, not when not doing blackjack.
Okay. All right, Ace of Wands. That can either be, is that either a 1 or a...
So the Ace of Wands, Minor Arcana. Yeah, I believe it's a 1. It's a 1 or 11.
Okay, and I drew the Page of Cups.
Page of Cups. All the face cards of Minor Arcana count as 10.
All right, so that's 21.
Ooh.
Cue action music and combat montage.
Let's see what I got. So I got a 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. That's not good. In the other group, got 2 Major Arcana. Let's see if I can make this into something.
20. Oh, I get a 3rd card too.
Yeah, your whole.
Strength.
So
That's a 7. That's the number on the card. V with 3 eyes. That's a 7, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So one group only got a pretty much a 13, but you got a 21. So I'm not going to beat that with that. The other one though got a 21 as well. The ties always go to dealer, so you beat one group, but the other group beat you. And you did it with how many cards?
2.
2. All right, cool. So that's a pretty good success. So you get to deal 2 wounds if you're trying to hurt them, or you can work to free Memon if you think you can work on that. Though that would be without the whole card. So I guess it's really what you wanna do.
Oh, if I want to free the guy that's chained to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring a. I'll keep the confusion going. The ring around the rosies, constantly moving, in combat, and I'll like use my clawed hand to like swipe at his chains to try to bust him.
Excellent. All right, so that one you can get 2 successes for that.
Just because I have a hold card, does that count towards my successes?
No.
Or is that just helps me make 21?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
And then so one of the group of 5s gets in some pretty good shots with you and deals 1 wound.
All right. How many wound boxes do we have?
You have a total of 4. With 1 wound, you're experiencing 1 blight as kind of you start to bleed.
Okay.
All right, ready for the next one?
Absolutely.
Does him using the environment like as a body, like using a person as a shield, does that do anything for him?
So what he could do, if you ever played like 7th Sea, and I know you guys, some of you guys have, when you gain a success, it's not that you get specific things, you gain narrative control.
Okay.
And so Nathan got kind of like 2 things he could do. He could put both kind of successes onto breaking the chains of Memnon. You could also use 1 to break the chain and also use 1 to give yourself an advantage as you're kind of using this body to block the bullets or to give the enemy an advantage, a disadvantage.
Okay.
So it's up to you. Which would you prefer?
I'll take the wound, 2 successes, but that's good to know in the future, yes.
Cool. All right. So we'll say by now the other 2 So here's the difficult part. You guys are at the elevator, but you do not have a key card.
I'll just cut the fucking gate open.
All right.
How do I use the Sword of Majesty? How does it work? How do I use it?
So the miracle generally has like what's required of it. If it doesn't say anything specific, like there's 1 power that requires you to look someone in the eye. I know Nathan's power is he has to tell the truth. I don't think for yours you don't have any specific thing, but it does last for, I believe, like a scene.
It says last long. Once per scene, they can manifest a foot-long blade of solid fire that burns at something around 2,000 degrees and cuts through a few inches of steel. Many angels carry a sword on their semblance to disguise the blade. Others find a gun is sufficient cover for the burning puncture wounds.
You got a scalpel.
It will be a scalpel, yeah. In mechanical terms, the blade acts as a higher level of scale than regular weapons, or does 1 additional wound in attacks against a mortal enemy or enemies. It hurts angels and demons, but doesn't do more damage to them. The manifestation lasts only long enough for 1 simple action or 1 round of complex action.
Yeah. All right. So you were able to easily burn through this Jedi style as you slash through the elevator, revealing the elevator shaft. And I assume since you guys are just kind of go full ham, you guys are going to fly up the elevator shaft.
Yep, I am.
All right.
Rahmiel,
you guys can.
coming?
Give me each a simple test. This is kind of how fast can you get there?
Decapitator, you better come with.
He has a thing later.
I got a thing I gotta go to later.
I got to decapitate someone at like a LARP.
I got a public execution I have to attend.
I have a D&D game.
I got the Hierophant.
The what?
The Hierophant.
Hierophant. What's the number say on the
5?
Okay. But the Hierophant.
That's a major arcana.
Yeah, so it counts as a 10 grudging success. How about you, Jwall?
Yeah, the King of Wands or the Staves, if you prefer.
Excellent. All right, so that is a court card, so a full success. And what's your aspect, Jwall?
My aspect is Behemoth of the Ox.
Okay, you're enduring, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you guys both kind of shoot up into the elevator shaft. Rahmiel infinitely faster than Laylah. So Rahmiel, you will get here not this blackjack round, but the next one. And Laylah, you are right after that one. So Nathan, let's do this. Go ahead and draw 2.
More death and destruction. I draw 3, right?
Yeah.
Because of a hold card. All right, the Hierophant.
Oh, not the whole card anymore because you have one blight, so it
Got
cancels each other out.
Okay, so I got the Hierophant, which is that counts as a 10?
Let's see.
It's
major,
It's Major Arcana, yeah.
Yeah.
The Hierophant, the Knight
Or
of
the
Cups.
number on them. Or the number on them.
I can count the number also?
Yeah. So it's either Major Arcana count as 10 or the number on them.
Okay, so that's a 10 or a 4. And I just pulled the Knight of Cups. And Cups is my aspect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that means anything.
So what is your because it has to deal you kind of get the bonus of the
It's speaking. Never mind.
Yeah, so if you were speaking it would work.
Yeah, we're done talking. So that's a 10.
All right.
So I'm not gonna call it 14 for now. I'm gonna call it 20 for now. And
All right. I got 120 and I'm going to get one more card for the other group. Who sadly busts because of it. So you win against the second group, but lose against the first one.
can I say that card? Nah, we'll just do the same thing. We'll do fighting two groups of people. Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna put more successes on
What
breaking the bond.
Yeah, I'm gonna put.
What's up, James?
What does Dominion do?
Dominion are the places that you control. So as you kind of develop miracles and stuff like that, they're generally associated with that.
Okay.
Yeah, your pool of miracles that you unlock is associated with, like mine's witness and lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to so I'm going to use one success to work on the chains. I'm going to use another success to create advantage for myself to try to protect myself.
All right, so we'll give a disadvantage to one of the groups.
Preferably the one that scored the hit.
All right, cool. Yeah, so the next one they'll draw a whole card, but that whole card will do its best to mess up their plans.
Okay.
All right, and then you take one wound as another shoots you.
Okay.
So you're now at 2 blights.
Gotcha.
All right, so Rahmiel, how do you burst in?
Like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah.
What up?
I don't know what the Kool-Aid man is.
Google it next. YouTube it next time.
It'd just be like all the cat videos just replaced by Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just like kick the door down.
All right.
That's exactly what the Kool-Aid man would do.
Yeah.
I
I don't spill anything.
As you smash through, you were able to join in this grouping of blackjack. All right.
Yeah.
So you draw 2.
I've never played blackjack before, so
Yeah, so you initially draw 2 cards, and then what you're trying to do is beat the dealer or get 21. So either or. If you ever go above 21, it's a bust. You automatically lose. So yeah,
Do you want to claim a skill? Do you want to claim a skill?
Oh, a skill could help you. Yeah.
Skill gives you a hold card. You're gonna want to do it.
sure.
All right. What's the story?
I did the last one.
That's not really how it works, but okay.
No, I'm just. All right. If you want me to do it, I'll do it.
I'll do it. It's okay.
All
I'm just being a smart ass. Let me see. Yeah. So you're walking away from the market in Pompeii.
It's all about Pompeii.
Yeah, I'm going with I'm weaving a tale of a backstory here.
Yeah.
You're walking away from the market, having hey, I think I just might have saw an angel or not, a demon, not sure. So you're walking away from the market and disgusted with the way the city has turned out still. And you find yourself set upon by about 5 attackers.
Mm-hmm.
And the same devil that you saw before is like blocking the way to get out of the alley. It's like you go into the alley, 2 guys go in front of you, 2 guys go behind. When you turn and look behind, you see the same guy you saw by the cabbage cart that disappeared.
Yep.
You see them there as well. And then you just proceed to make mincemeat of the 4 guys in the alley. And then right as you go to clash claws and swords against the devil that was at the fallen angel that's at the end of the alleyway, the memory fades back out.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I've kicked minions' ass before.
All right. So, Nathan, since you're at 2 blights, that means and 1 blessing, you're at 1 blight. So I'll be drawing a card, and we'll be replacing it later on.
Okay.
All right. So everyone draw 2.
Remember, you got to draw an extra card for those a-holes that keep shooting me.
Yep, I got their extra hole card, and I got yours.
Got a 5 of wands. And a king of cups. That's a 15.
I'm staying for both my groups.
What?
I'm staying. It means I'm not drawing any more cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I busted.
Oh no!
I got the sun, which is a 19.
No, it only counts. It counts as the number or as 10.
Yeah, up to you.
Okay.
What else did you get?
I got temperance as well, which is 14. So I guess I can keep both as 10.
Yeah.
So I have 20 then, yeah.
That's good to stay. I got 15. I don't know if I should hit it. Yeah, you know what? We're exploring the rules. I got a 15. It's very, very, very low odds, but I'm gonna hit again. Here we go. Fingers crossed.
Oh snap!
Nope. Knight of Wands 10. I busted. 20. I got 25.
Oh man! All right. Well, I'm not gonna. I can do no more to your card, so I'm just gonna take this.
What did you draw?
10 of cups.
Oh, that would have helped me.
I know.
Okay.
But for me, I got a 14. And then I was gonna have a 20, but because of the disadvantage, I instead got a 16.
I should have just trusted my.
Yeah.
I would have beat one group.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Cool. Got it.
All right. So Jwall, I believe you're the only one who you've won the major thing here.
Mm-hmm.
So you got kind of 2 successes to do stuff with. Nathan, you got you got nothing.
Nothing.
And I got 1 for 1 for each group. So Jwall,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, so I suppose I bursted in the door, and they were taking quite they did not expect that at all. Apparently.
Yeah, no, they some of them are still focused on Abdiel as he's kind of getting shot, but trying to tear apart these chains from this person in the middle of the floor.
So can I just pretty much go decapitate 2 of them?
So you got 21 in how many cards?
I got 20.
Oh, you got 20. Not with that, but you can decapitate 1 person with that.
I'll decapitate 1, his head rolls in front of all the rest.
You're like, all right, so I'm going to put that group down.
Decapitator.
Just as it rolls, I'm just like, this is a mercy.
Aw, snap. All right. So these other two, one is going to one is going to work to prevent Abdiel from releasing one of the final chains. So you'll have a disadvantage on the next one, another blight. While the other one is going to shoot you. So you take one more wound.
One more wound.
And this is twin 4.
He's got 4.
Oh, he's got 3 wounds.
I got 3 wounds. 4. I can take 4.
Mm-hmm. And this is when Laylah enters the scene into this carnage. So it sounds like we got one more round of blackjack, and we are going to find out what happens. Everyone draw.
How many cards do I get if I ain't got a skill?
So everyone draws 2. If you have a skill related to it, you draw what's called a whole card. It's this extra card that you have that you can replace with any of your cards at any time.
Can he heal me?
He needs fire or a special miracle.
Fire?
Yeah.
Fire heals us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
If you ever have a wound, all you have to do is like stand in like a fireplace or
shit.
Torch.
I'd like to. How many memories do we have left? Is it 1? I think we've only got 1 left, haven't we? We've got 2
I got
left.
2 on my side.
2.
Yeah.
You want a?
I'd like a memory for fucking fighting.
For fighting?
Because I am an angel of the swords.
Okay. You do you want to do it, Jwall, or you want me to?
You can do it.
All right. We'll zip back to a previous memory or a previous time period. No, you know what? We're going back to Vietnam.
Okay, Vietnam.
It's got the best soundtrack. Going back to Vietnam. You're working in a field hospital. You remember you gave me the memory of or Jwall gave me the memory of tearing apart dudes. Or was it you?
It was me.
It was you. Yeah, you're working at a field hospital. You watched me tear apart guys. But what you do remember, or what we do remember, is rescuing the people that we brought to the field hospital. And then I remember you distinctly rushing to the front of the patrol as the medic. And even though you don't really, you have a weapon, you don't really fight, that day you did. Because they were dragging some people off to question them or torture them or whatever. And you just charged in with a pistol and a pistol and a knife. And then went whole ham.
Go ham.
Whole ham, went full hog on some enemy combatant.
It's weird how we've all ended up with similar memories.
We're in the same war.
So what's that been? So I've got what?
All right. So after you draw your 2, you draw 1 additional one, but you set that apart.
Do I get to keep this skill, or does it disappear?
Oh, you keep every skill you have.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got internet research.
Just to check, should I have drawn a whole card last time as well?
Knowledge.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, okay. I'll draw.
But you got 20, so
Knowledge.
it
Internet
Would I
research.
lose it then now, or?
And what do I call this skill?
What do you want it? Because you
Running
pick the
rampage.
skill, we give you the running
Oh,
rampage.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Melee combat. Melee.
Yeah. What
All
was
right.
your question, Jwall?
Yeah, so the whole card that I should have got last time, do I keep that for this time, or does it just go away now?
It goes away. Yeah, every round is a new one. You just draw an extra card though.
Yeah.
If you have a weapon in a fight, does that give you any benefit?
Not unless it's special.
Like if I pull a gun?
It depends on who you're against. Generally angels are pretty dangerous. As dangerous as having a gun, so it wouldn't really change it if you guys use one.
Got it.
At least in close quarters combat.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, everyone
That's
draw
gonna-
theirs. I'm drawing 2 whole cards that are blights for
So I get
Nathan.
3, yeah? I get two and hold 1. Is that right? Or
Yeah.
what?
Correct. Yep.
And you can replace your hold card with a,
What?
or place one of your cards with the hold card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I only get 2 cards.
Yeah. I mean, you can get more, but right now we're each getting 2.
Oh dear.
I got the lover and the emperor.
Ooh.
That's
So I got a 21 for one of my people with a Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Wands.
Can I draw? So I can't draw anything else?
Or no. No, hold on. Let me do this mathematics. I think I
I'm
messed
really
that up.
I'm really confused now.
No, you draw 3 cards and try to get 21, close to 21 with those 3 cards.
Right?
But only 2 cards count.
Okay.
But since
Yeah.
you have a skill, you get a 3rd card as kind of like a joke or a wild card to.
Yeah, and so after we
Hey.
draw 2, go ahead.
So I've drawn 2.
And you have your 3rd card?
Yep.
Yeah, so keep that off to the side. Basically, you want to look at your cards. You're trying to get the 21. You can replace any of your 2 cards with the extra card that you have. But you're not done yet. You can also, if you want, either stand. That means you're not drawing any more cards, or you can pick another card to try to hit 21. But it also could mean you might bust.
Well,
depending
I've only
on
got
what you
13 or 12. So I might
get.
as
It's
well
up
draw.
to you. Do you,
No, I want to
do you
draw.
want to draw?
Yeah, I want to
All
draw
right, go
another
ahead.
card.
How about you, Jwall?
Where's it gone?
Yeah, so I got a Magician and Knight of Pentacles. So that's a...
Where's it gone?
20.
Yeah,
It's 20.
because the Magician counts as a... Yeah, so that's a 20 again, yeah.
Nice. How about you, Nathan?
I got a 20. I got the emperor and the lover.
What does the world do?
That's it.
The world is a special one.
Because I've got the 10 of swords and either the pentacle, 2 of pentacles, or the 3 of wands.
So the world is special.
Dramatic success.
Yeah. For complex, it has to be played as 10. It may be worth 21, but cannot be played on its own. It has to be played as part of a hand of at least 2 cards. Yeah, so it's a 10, but could be worth 21, but you'd have to have a card that's like...
What happens if I go
rated.
bust with it?
If you go bust, you've lost.
All right, I've gone bust.
All right.
No, you.
I've got a 22 or 23.
And you remember you have your whole card that can replace any of those.
Yeah, that's hence why I've got a 22 or 23.
Oh, okay.
Jwall got 20. I have 13 for 1, so I'm going to draw again. 8. All right, so I got 21 for that, and then a 6 for that. For 14. And what do you got, Nathan?
I have a 20.
All right, I have a Knight of Pentacles and a Page of Cups to replace with your cards.
I have the emperor and the lover, so I still have a 20.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do with these 2 cards. All right, so we have our cards. I think the greatest winner is one of my groups with a 21. After that, it sounds like Jwall and Nathan both at 20.
Mhm.
And then my other group with a 15, 14. And then finally we have James with the bust. The bust. All right, so my guys are going to do some damage here. But what are Nathan and Jwall? What are you guys doing?
I'm going to use both my successes to try to free Memon.
All right, how about you, Jwall?
Can I go to prevent him from being hit again?
You can. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll stand in the way.
All right, cool. So you can pretty much do it for a 1-for-1. So I got 2 shots that I'm going to be dealing because my 21 won against you guys. So the 21 will go for Nathan, but Jwall, you jump in the way. So you have 2 wounds now.
Can I block that with body of barrel?
Ooh, you can. Yep. So your skin turns what color? What does it look like?
Be a lady tonight.
It goes like bright white.
Excellent. And then the final group, since it won against James, will deal 1 damage to him as they shoot him.
Okay.
All right. So
That's 4 successes already towards freeing Memon, but he's not.
He's now free.
Okay.
So you guys break the last chain, and Memon kind of roars in rage as he reasserts control over the place. He gets up and looks at the people with guns, and with kind of a snap of his fingers, they are now halfway in a wall. Their kind of body parts dripping off of the wall and blood pouring onto the floor. He then looks at Carlisle through the TV screen, and Carlisle looks scared. He waves his hand, and like this tunnel opens up in one of the walls, and you see Carlisle on the other side. And then the floor kind of zips back towards Memon as Carlisle is sent flying, going to what could only be like 50 miles an hour right into Memon's awaiting claws, smashing his face into bits and pieces. Memon then walks over, plunges his clawed hand into Carlisle's chest, and rips out his still beating heart and eats it in front of you as he pulls up a chair and sits down.
Fatality. Sorry.
It needed to happen.
The whole time it's happening, I'm like, look, be a lady tonight.
He looks at you all. Well, I believe I owe you some sort of thanks. So, thank you.
Well, I guess
Okay.
that's some sort of thanks.
I can offer this much. A truce for as long as it takes for you to get out of my casino.
Oh, is
You
he a
can leave
demon?
peacefully. Oh, yeah. Memon's a demon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's got the name Memon.
Yeah. You can go peacefully, but next time, of course, all bets are off.
All bets are off. If all bets are off, there can't be any cash, can there? Sorry, that was a Snatch reference.
I love Snatch.
Yeah.
And he waves his hand, and you guys are now outside of the casino. As you look back, you find that it's slowly starting to shrink and fold in on itself until there is nothing left but a construction site with the kind of a billboard that says Resorts World coming 2020. And then there is a single chip from the casino lying on the ground at your feet.
I pick it up and take it.
As you do, you can almost hear Memon's laughter as you pick it up.
All right.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was it.
So I'm going to write that down. Poker chip. $450 and a poker chip.
Yeah, that was, oh man, let me get the title of that real quick. That's what I get for.
That was literally a one shot.
Yeah, it is a one shot, but part of a 3-parter. It's called Devil's Own Luck, with the next one, The Demon's Daughter. Luckily, we got from the creators the draft of the next scenario, so you guys will find out what gets to happen next week and see what these guys are up to as they recuperate, probably set themselves on fire in order to do so.
That's exactly. I kind of like stretch and like I'm like, oh, and I'm like bullet holes are like leaking.
So we've
Like,
also
can I
learned
just get
something.
it on fire real quick.
We also learned that we shouldn't split the party.
That was close.
It all worked
Went
out.
completely fine.
It worked out.
I jumped in
Wow.
like in front of a line of fire, and it was okay.
I literally did nothing.
You took off a shot to the
Fire. Bring the fire, please.
Get like a blowtorch.
Where's the scalpel? Where was it?
I can only do it once per scene, so I thought open the fucking lift. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you need kind of regular fire, so you can't use each other or like your sword to heal each other. Yeah. So
Right.
yeah, that was the one shot. Hope everyone enjoyed it.
I'm gonna buy a book of matches.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of on the fence with the blackjack for combat.
Yeah, it's taking me a lot to get used to, and I've sent a couple questions to Steve about how exactly it works. And hopefully, so complex actions are an optional thing. We can always just go back to simple actions dictating things during the combat rounds in of itself as well.
No, it's okay. It's just it takes some getting used to because you're
playing another game.
You're playing a game
Yeah.
to gain narrative control, but you're not really narrative control. It's just like you get success. So how do you get more than 2 successes?
So they have this they have scope and degree based on kind of like the amount of people you're dealing with, their equipment, how powerful they are. So the whole idea is to have 2 pairs of individuals, and you kind of figure out like where they fall on the scope and value. So you're angels, so you're obviously above kind of like a mundane value just because of that. And then based on your number, you get like a certain value. And then the enemy gets a value as well. And so based on like your degrees of success, how well you did, and like the best degree is like a 21 with 2 cards. And then it goes on like a 21 with 3 cards. Then like you just beat the dealer, or you got different things. So kind of like the degrees of success.
Can you get 21 on 2 cards?
I did.
Yeah.
I got it. My first roll. I got my first draw. I got an ace of wands and a sword of cups, or a knight of cups, I think.
And what's that?
Yeah.
That's 10 and an 11. The ace counts as a 1 or an 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's definitely going to take people who are playing it a little bit getting used to, just because I've never played blackjack before, so
I've played
it took a
blackjack.
little bit. Yeah, and
Well, it's
especially with like
okay.
But not with a tarot deck.
yeah,
It's just the odds.
yeah.
It's different odds. It's different percentages for success
Mhm.
based on like the simple, like just doing a draw. It's like a 44% chance just on drawn cards. It's like a 44% chance with a tarot deck that you're going to get a grudging success.
Yeah.
That's still a success.
30% chance you're going to fail, and a 20%, roughly 20-something percent chance that you're going to get a full success. So the majority of the time, you're going to be drawing successes. The majority of the time of those successes are going to be grudging successes. So it's kind of, I like how noir that is.
Yeah,
where it's like it's not completely.
It's also very powered by the apocalypse as well, because that's what 7 to 9 is usually like on 2d6 on that is like you succeed, but there's a hard bargain, an ugly choice, or
it's like a yes but.
Yeah.
Where there's like one yes and that's like it's a 1% chance to draw the devil, which is a dramatic failure, the world, which is a dramatic success, and your signifier card, which is a miracle.
Yeah.
I don't even know, does that count as a success plus a miracle?
Yeah, it's like it's a dramatic success.
Okay, cool. So 2% chance to get a dramatic success.
Yeah, so definitely interesting game. Definitely takes some getting used to, but I definitely encourage people to check it out.
Yeah.
Really nice. All right.
Right.
So that's it from me.
We finished an hour early.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
Alright.
we split the party, James.
So I bet did we miss a load, or were we just? I don't know. I'll ask it.
No, I mean you guys did good. It's a pretty short scenario, but yeah.
All right, let's do some shout outs then. Let's get wrapped up, and so we'll start with Nathan, because he's got the shortest
Yeah, always the shortest. Godless Polecat. Anywhere online you care to find me, and good luck finding me online.
Hunt him down.
Even on
Jwall.
PlayStation.
Yeah, Jwall7Z as sort of start. Like find me Twitter, Twitch, most places same name because some guy always takes it or takes Jwall, I should say. And yeah, I stream occasionally. I GM some offline games in Numenera at the moment. I do some writing here and there, and that's about it. Yeah.
Mitchell. Thank you for
Cool,
running, by the
cool.
way.
Hey guys, I am Mitchell from Penny for a Tale. It has been a pleasure as always. Please give me a like, a follow. I will love you tons for doing it. And it has once again been a pleasure.
Yeah, go check him out. I would. I have. That sounds weird.
Check me out, man.
And obviously myself, if you enjoy this at all, don't forget to hit that follow button on Twitch. Check out our social media where you'll find all of us anyway. The Discord is where you'll find us. That will be, you can see that in chat now. That will be the PTG Discord where you'll find everyone. And you'll find the Twitter. My Twitter is, you'll see when I'm going live. Facebook is also used to pretty much the same as Twitter at the moment. And then YouTube is where the VODs are uploaded. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching a VOD. You can watch it live at twitch.tv/James Corp every Tuesday from 7 p.m. now, because everything's been made to fit in line with the same times. And if you want to support the channel, either think about subbing to me on Twitch, or if you don't agree with Twitch or whatever, you can support me on Patreon. If you wish to, but other than that, I'd like to thank Mitchell for running because it's a lot easier to have someone run a game, and I can then bother with the whole background stuff.
Heck yeah.
I'd like to thank everyone for playing. So thank you for playing, Jwall and Nathan. And
Yeah, definitely.
I'd like to thank everyone who came by and watched this. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. I didn't really understand what I was doing to start with because I didn't really understand what we were supposed to be doing as angels on Earth. But other than that, let's find. We're going to say bye to YouTube. Bye bye YouTube.
Bye.
Bye, YouTube.